Meteorologist Catherine Thompson here. As far as the weather is concerned, we had a decently quiet day today. It was a little cool, and we had a lot of clouds around. That's not going to change tonight, but what will change, we will have more moisture to work with, so some snow will be looking to head our way overnight and into early Friday. In fact, if you look at the satellite and radar, you can see some bands of snow already showing up. Not all of this is necessarily making it to the ground quite yet, though. We've still got some drier air at the surface. It takes it a while for that atmosphere to really fully saturate. But once we get past midnight, and especially into the early hours of tomorrow morning, we can expect a little bit more activity, just some scattered snow showers to flare up. Temperatures for most are in the 20s and 30s at the moment. We've dropped a bit ever since the sun went down, of course. We're going to hover right around freezing or below overnight tonight. Here comes this area of low pressure that's going to bring us the snowfall. Notice, the direct area of low pressure itself is to our south, so we don't get the direct impact of this like the Carolinas will be, but we're on the northern part, the colder part of this system. We've got just enough cold air, just enough moisture working off this system to brush us and give us some snow showers on and off throughout the day tomorrow. They will occasionally mix with a little rain too, but most of the heavier stuff, rain, snow, you name it, will stay to our south this time. We actually look to see some higher totals, especially across the Carolina high country, North Carolina high country, also the Virginia-North Carolina border. Up in our area, it will be less, but especially if you're along and south of 460, closer to that area of low pressure, you could definitely see some light accumulations. We do have one winter weather advisory out for our immediate area. That's going to be for Wythe County. You can see the pink where winter storm warnings are a few miles to our south. Now let's watch the snow come in. Again, it starts to build in slowly but surely overnight. Again, most of the better bands will start to work in during the morning, and then they'll just be kind of on and off here and there. Mainly, again, south of 460. This is not an impressive storm. In fact, the models have backed off of this quite a bit. And if you're north of 460, you probably won't see much at all. In fact, you could see a little sun across the Greenbrier Valley areas north of I-64 tomorrow. Now, we do break out of this pretty quickly. By Saturday morning early, we're really starting to dry out. It's going to be cold, though. Tomorrow night in the 20s, and Saturday will only make it to around that 30-degree mark despite the drying weather, despite the sun coming out. So slick areas. It only takes a little bit of snow to cause slick spots when temperatures drop below freezing, so bear that in mind. Let's look at these snow totals. Again, you're looking at around 1 to 3 inches along and south of 460. 3 I actually think is a bit of a stretch, 3 inches. That's going to be at a peak somewhere, but 1 or 2 mainly across that area. Less, of course, as you go north, more as you go further south. So not a big event for us, but something to be aware of. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowy. We'll have some slick areas. But we do look to clear out in time for the weekend. It's just going to be chilly. Next week, much of the same, staying kind of chilly, seasonable, but we'll have some off and on rain and snow here and there too. Hey, we'll be right back after this break. Don't go away.